for a second. Let's pop some of the tops here. That one's good. This one seems pretty happy. That one seems pretty happy. That one seems pretty happy. These ones are kind of already vented a little bit, but let's see. That one seems pretty happy. Oh, that one's leaking. I kind of have these already kind of vented here. So nothing's getting too worked up. As you can see, we got fuel everywhere. 2 right there, 4 right here. I got 1 more down there in the seat. And 4 more right here. People who are following you there, Keith?
No, it doesn't bother me at all. What pisses me off is we have to take the grid life stuff.
Yeah, they said that the grid life isn't prestigious enough. Okay, those weren't their exact words. So,
They were just showboating.
yeah, showboating. So, I guess we have to take this number off and then, buy new ones when we go back to Michigan. That's gonna go on the Forester there, huh?
Yeah, I'll put it on the Forester and show them. I'll drive around with it on a banner.
So I just finished my first session here in Mid-Ohio. We started out in the back, so I had to definitely yield to the guys who were already had a couple laps down under their belt. There was definitely some traffic with the Beamer going off track. Some safety stuff out there, lots of debris on the track that's getting pulled off. We saw an S2000 just straight send it, just going super crazy with that thing. So went out there on my third lap, which was actually my first shot of the lap. I ran a 149, which isn't too great. Then the next lap I pushed it still because the IATs were still nice and low. Pushed it for a 146. The IATs got up to about 133. Then I let it cool down on a lap, let a couple guys pass me, and then went off on my very last lap before the checker and ran a 145.9, I think. Pretty sure that still puts me at like the slowest in the TT4, but got a long way to go still. I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. Still trying to figure the car out. Still running pretty low on the aero with no front aero right now. As you can see, we lost a splitter down there in Utah. So we'll get this thing dialed in and have a lot of fun. And my little crew member, Keith James, has really been helping us out and dialing in the tire pressures, dialing in the lug nuts and stuff. And as you guys know, I'm not great with the lug nuts as we lost a wheel in Coda. But yeah, stay tuned and hopefully everything keeps going as planned and we move up some positions. So thanks for dialing in. Second session at Mid-Ohio, and it was a rough one. We did go faster. We went about 2 seconds faster, which isn't a big enough improvement, but not terrible. We went with more angle on the wing, ran the gurney flap. It doesn't seem like it's really high aero like course, but what we did notice in the telemetry is we picked up 3 miles an hour in the backstretch. Now, I don't know what that's all about, but we'll probably keep the wing where it's at right now. One of the things that was absolutely killing me, and I've already got people out there, they were hitting me up on Messenger and hitting me up on Instagram, and even my buddy Keith was telling me, like, you're just not braking late enough. And I totally 100% agree with everybody. And I mean, the Miatas are making it painfully obvious. And we're only running like about 280 horsepower right now, so it's not super crazy powerful and stuff. And coming from the big power that I ran the big tracks in the past, and just not being in the car for a while, definitely braking too early. So got to go out there tomorrow first thing, feel the brakes up, get the brakes warmed up quick, and then really start late braking. Like I said, the Miatas are just showing me up so bad in those corners, and I think that we have a lot of potential to pick up a lot of time in there. We're going to go over the data tonight with some of the locals, Justin and Keith, and then look at some of the telemetry. And I mean, outside of the late braking, I mean, there's a possibility where I could be taking like a really, really bad line, which I don't think my lines are terrible, but there's definitely some room for improvement there. So definitely go back out there tomorrow morning. First thing, we got 2 sessions tomorrow, and we'll kill it in those brake zones and see if we can pick up some time. And just to put it in comparison, right now I'm running like a 143.5 or so, and the cars that are the top, top 5 class cars right now are in the low 130s. So I got a long way to go to get out of last place. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks. Really test out the whole 9 Lives love here. I don't know that I really trust myself, but I believe old Justin here's got it. I was just sitting on it.
Yeah.
You gotta get turned around too.
Other way?
Yeah, you gotta face the front.
Wow, now I don't have anything to hold on to.
Yeah, you gotta be brave.
The best part is when I go off, I'm gonna go off back.
Okay, just don't hit yourself.
Just don't go off. That thing is like...
Okay.
Plus, without taking my head, and then...
Yep.
I got it.
One more time. My session here at Mid-Ohio. Did not run anywhere as fast as I had hoped to run by any stretch of the imagination, but I will say we came with 3 primary objectives. One was to get out here and experience the track. 2 was to definitely compete against some of the best drivers in the country, and 3 was to not have any major engine problems, and we accomplished all 3 of those. Didn't want to get too crazy by making those kind of statements before, with the kind of luck that we've had, but ultimately we did those things. Next year, I could definitely say that it's going to be a tough battle with NASA. I mean, the way that the car's not helping, the size of the tires aren't helping. The power was good, the power was consistent, but definitely all those things definitely add up. The 0.5 penalty I get for being all-wheel drive certainly isn't helping, and being the only all-wheel drive car other than a Ford Focus that was only marginally faster than me that actually went off track yesterday and didn't get to make it back out today, you can see the advantage that the rear-wheel drive cars have. That being said, I'm not leaving the Subaru by any means. I love this car, so much fun. I just get in and get this thing dialed in with alignment this week when I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, and get ready and ramped up for the SCCA time trial. So Like, love the car, excited about playing with more power. The MoFab tune is dialed, no complaints. The spoiler was great, the wing was great, everything was great. The support from the locals, Keith and Justin, have been amazing. Give those guys a check out. I'll have their information in the bottom of the description, and definitely pretty happy with the way the car ran. So handling wise and mostly driver wise, I definitely got to get myself up to speed on my I think I ran a 142.3 unofficially, and that's definitely a strong, solid last place, but that's okay. I mean, these are the best drivers in the country. These are the people who built these cars, optimized these cars, and met a lot of cool people, got a lot of good feedback, and no matter what, we were the only all-wheel drive Impreza out there. So I'd love to see more of these things out here, and to really kind of make more of a NASA presence. And I'm glad at the bare minimum with our positive attitude and finally some reliability of the car with the tunes and running an OE Subaru motor in the G25 and stuff, and having the support of the locals really shows that even if you're the only Subaru guy out here back in the back lot, that still you can come out and have fun and not blow shit up. So thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this video meets you guys with some fun hearts, and thanks for everybody who tuned in into the live feed. That seemed to be really popular, even though my driving was more atrocious than anything. But definitely appreciate all the love, definitely appreciate all the support, and we'll see you next week. Right on. Who are those guys? I don't know what those guys. Who's he yelling at? Oh, he's yelling at the guy in the Tundra. Alright. Oh, it's recording already. I'm just trying to get my composure.